All right, guys, step 5, only one step after this one, and then we're done. And this is where you come up with your metaphors, similes, and other literary techniques. When we were sophomores, we just did metaphor and similes, but this year you're going to have to come up with other literary techniques. 10 metaphors, 10 similaries, and 5 alternate or additional literary techniques that we can use. We're going to try to branch out from just those metaphors and similes. So I thought here about the Native American experience and the idea of forced assimilation. Dude, you made me mess up my video! Valdez is awful. Okay, I left that blooper in there because I want you guys to see how mean Miss Valdez is to me, okay? She was making fun of me inside, so I couldn't make the video. But I'm going to continue. Under this duress, I'm continuing anyway. Again, thinking about forced assimilation of Native Americans, I started thinking about the culture of the Native Americans, and I was thinking about the ghost dance and the drums. You know, Valdez said that even in slavery, the black people weren't allowed to play their drums anymore, but the same thing happened with the Native Americans. They had these ceremonies where they played their drums, and they tried to halt all these cultural things that they were doing. So I thought drums beat the sound of silence, which would be a metaphor and an oxymoron, okay, because you're talking about drums beating but then no sound coming, and the image that that creates of how that culture is being ripped away, okay. And then the bottom one, which is new names grow sadness and loss. The idea is that names can grow as personification, and that's also a metaphor. Those are 2 examples of metaphors and other types of literary techniques that you can use. Now remember, you need 10 metaphors, 10 similes, and 5 other types of literary techniques. It could be personification, it could be, you could talk onomatopoeia or any of those other examples that we have, and they're listed in the rubric. By the way, Miss Valdez is me.